Hi everyone. So I wanted to talk about demons today. I decided to come outside because it's a nice day and might as well enjoy it before the winter comes. Because when winter comes out here, it's pretty extreme. so, so demons. Let's talk about it, or daemons, diamonds. One of the biggest things I want to mention about them is a note I came across a while back on Wikipedia, and I'll just read it off to you. But some of the gist of it being that maybe demons are not. Well, a lot of people have thought about this. Of course, we'll never change the fact that we talk about demons as being a negative entity. That will never be able to change because it's so drilled into modern society. And I'm not saying that they're not, but I do think that I'm gonna differentiate between some people what they talk about with demons, what they might be talking about, and how they may be separate than from other entities. Um, And that being that at one point people were referred to as demons as well. The demons may have been the souls of people. Good people, in fact, which is even stranger. And this comes from um like I said, from just Wikipedia, talking about demons spelt Aimon. But another way for it to be spelled is Daemon. So I've seen it that way as well. But in this, they're being described as special beings who watch over each individual. A demon who has obtained the person at his birth by lot is an idea which we find in Plato, undoubtedly from the earlier tradition. And this is also being explained as everything the daimonic is between divine and mortal. So that can be misunderstood as well. But by means of the way that they were worshipped, almost like I would call it like God feeding in a way. It's like when something passes, like when a person passes away, or if you want to make contact with a spirit or you've contacted a spirit, that it seems that they may eat essentially just through belief and through worship. And then let's see here. In ancient Greek religion, a daemon was designated not a specific class of divine being, but a peculiar mode of activity. It is an occult power that drives humans forward or acts against them. And since a daemon is the veiled countenance of divine activity, every deity can act as a daemon or demon. A special knowledge of demons is claimed by Pythagoreans. Whereas for Plato, a daimon is a spiritual being who watches over each individual and is tantamount to a higher self or an angel, while Plato divine, um, is called divine by Neoplatonists. Aristotle is regarded as daimons, meaning or daemons, daimonius, daimonius, meaning an intermediary to deities. So basically, what this is saying is, well, here I'll just say it. What it's saying: um, a noble spirit, good, brave. So there's all these different, and then there's a kakumodemon, which would be like a malevolent spirit, and kaikos, bad or evil, and genie too, being a. This is interesting. They resemble the Arabic genie, and in their humble efforts to help mediate the good and ill fortune of human life. So they do kind of an in between. Now, the point I'm trying to get to about the demon, is in Freudian psychology and a lot of psychological, you know, hang on, where am I at here? Where'd I go? Right there. So it's a little bright. In a lot of psychology, we've heard about the sun's coming out over through the clouds and it's blinding. Let me go over here. What I was going to say was, if I can get somewhere where it's not so bright, the ego and the id and the super ego. I thought we'd talk about that a little bit. What if the ego that people, the voice that they hear in their head essentially, is that some aspect of this demon that's inside of us all? And if that's the case, when we die, is that something that lives on? If are the spirits that people encounter, are they actually the ego described in Freudian psychology? And has this been talked about forever? And the same old question, is the